Hi, this is the Quest ECSS. This is G.I. Joe #1. We just did G.I.J. #1. I will also do the other two, but this is who this person was and how it came to be part of the Quest. Okay, G.I. Joe 1. This great man has been with me even before the Quest came to be. He was a U.S. soldier who climbed the ladder like any good soldier. He moved so fast, his mind could not keep up with his actions. We call it callous. We think about those things when we get time, but usually we don't ever get time. He got to a position where he would not be in any real action anymore. He left the military and became haunted with his memories of what he had seen. Then he moved into private security contractor. He thought if he could be in the action again, he could bury his memories better. PTSD was all over this guy. I met with him while all this was going on and found him in pieces. I told him maybe he needs new memories. Where the evil he sees, he will find good memories that outweigh the ones that he could not hide anymore. He stood and gave me an arm shake and said, "Z, I will die for you." I said, "Only today, after you will die for them." He really was not sure what I was talking about. He had only knew pieces of what I was doing. I sent him to a friend who takes care of many of our rescues and asked her to spend a week there. He met many of the little kids and heard some of the stories that some of the kids could not speak of. He ate with them and played with them, and soon they were calling him Papa. The place I sent him I cannot say for obvious reasons, but I think you will know who I mean if you have heard me talk much. Soon they had him building and fixing and sending him on errands for free supplies. Our places are always in despair due to lack of funds, and they keep taking our kids. They understand people just don't know the conditions, so all of my team secures and works at these places to keep them going. G.I. Joe #1 never had conditions, so all of my team secures and works at these places to keep them going. He never had much of a personal life and had some money. He spent $10K and needed emergency repairs, broken foundations, tilted walls, water pipes broken, gas grills broke, and so on. 2 months had went by and I had not heard back from him. I had sent word for him to call me. Then a week later he called and asked what I wanted. I asked him what happened. I expected to hear back from him in a week. He said, "This is not what you needed me for." I asked, "What?" He said, "To help the kids out and fix things." I laughed and said, "She got to you, didn't she?" And he laughed hard. I told him I wanted him to meet my kids and see what we are doing and wanted him to be a part of it. He said, "Really? Yes. Hey, how is your nightmares?" He paused and then said, "I forgot. Since the day I got here, I have not had any." After a few more things, I told him I needed the soldier in him to save more souls. He have he said, "Hell yeah," and so it was on. He was so grateful for this life. He was one of the team that with another built their own orphanage or city of refuge, as we call it, all of from his own pocket. Everywhere he saw a gap, he found a way to fill it. G.I. Joe 1 was one of my best friends. The quest took a man headed to self-destruction from his difficult life and who walked in darkness without light. The quest gave him the light after each darkness, and he was living his passion. He was one of the greatest people the quest will ever know. He had no family other than us, and every time I sent him donations, he held the money and prayed on it that entire night. He recited the names of those who donated. He was given a traditional Cambodian funeral because this had become his home and his family. Please, anyone who cares of us, pray for his glorious afterlife. Maybe he is protecting us. Thank you.